don't understand why he's playing that out. I can just activate this in response. And then I think I'm actually enough afraid of this Reflector Mage that I'm just, I guess I'm not afraid of Wingmate Rock because I can just play Languish. That's a tough question. I think we're playing Shambling Vent. I think I'm playing Shambling Vent and then just passing the turn. And we'll secure in combat to try and eat this guy. If he has a rock, we're going to have to Languish to kill the rock, but still, we have Shambling Vent to gain some life afterwards. So we're going to play secure here. Put 5 tokens in front of this in case he's got some mixture of removal spells and Dromoka's commands and Abzan charms. Declan Scott, got some Cheerios. Okay. So if he has Dromoka's command plus Abzan charm, we actually might die if he has Dromoka's command plus Abzan charm because he gets to make this a 5/6 and then maybe I'm just supposed to Languish it. I don't know. Hopefully he just like trades these off and then like plays Wingmate Rock and then we get to play a Languish and follow it up. Next turn we can go Reed plus Languish. Yep, just trade them all off. So I'm assuming there's a rock in our future. He's gonna rock our world here. Another Reflector Mage, sure. That we don't really care about. Grasp is good. Grasp is great, actually, because we get to kill this, and then Sorin, and then get out of Siege Rhino range. Do it EOT, and then Sorin. Yeah, I guess that would be true. Yeah, that would probably be better, because then if he plays Rock, we get to clear. This ended up working out pretty well since we drew the Grasp. Andy didn't have the Rock, so. Worker Bot is actually a Hex card bot thing. I'm working on getting the people that made that to make it conflict less with MTG Bot. They need to put like a different prefix or something on it. It's not just a bad MTG Bot. It's for Hex TCG, which I also stream. Hopefully we dodge Rhino for one more turn and then get to play this Tainted Remedy. That would be hot. What are you doing? You causing trouble, tiny baby? Tainted Remedy is for Rally, Rhinos, and Shambling Vents. So we're up a game here. This is round 1 of the second standard champs qualifier thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, man, you have Sylvan Advocate. That card is too big to grasp and too big to languish. Yeah, you definitely bring in Remedy and the Mirror Necklace. Cast Read the Bones, look for removal spell, double bottom non-removal spells. Grasp is probably fine, so let's us attack into it. I'm just going to ship the turn here instead of playing the Remedy out, because if he attacks in, I want to block and grasp. All of these long, grindy matchups, Shanker, come down to being able to gain life because everyone's just slogging back and forth against each other, and turning off the ability for your opponent to gain life prevents them from using their life total as a resource, not only in combat, but also for cards like Abzan Charm and possibly Obnixilis if they're playing that as well. Well, this worked out well. Right, this is going to be a 1-2. Okay, yep, deal. Trade. So you could like have Murderous Cut or something here. But otherwise these two are going to trade. You can never watch too much. All right, and he's got nothing. So we haven't seen Gideon out of his deck, so I'm just gonna alt this. Is that true? Am I greedy? Do I wanna get one more? Yeah, we'll be greedy. They don't usually play a lot of let's play Gideon. Let's make a guy. Let's fire up Shambling Vent, plus Soren to 7. He doesn't have any haste, guys. I'd be pretty surprised if he had like a downfall or something. So I think I just want to get some more life here. We're at a life total that where like if he like runs off Den Protectors and Siege Rhinos, we could lose without the life total buffer Soren can provide. So like if we'd been above 10, I think I would have just snapped it off. But the fact that we were where we were at, I think. Thanks, Dakota. Yeah, Abzan without Gideon definitely can't beat an emblem. That's for sure. Sounds like your brother woke up too. He had a really short nap. Dad needs to get him after the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. So, next turn, opponent's just super dead. Super de-duper dead, D-Money. Plus Gideon, plus Soren, or plus Gideon, activate Shambling Vents, plus Soren, crack for lethal. I don't think the Thought Knot Splash is free. I'm only playing 6 colorless lands right now, and really you need 10 to 12 to play that consistently, so I don't think that's... I guess Ugin here? Planner Outburst. Alright. Alright, sir. You have shown me a haste creature. You have... That definitely is haste. I have been proven wrong. The chat was being facetious, and it was there. There was a haste creature the whole time. We've been had, Declan. We've been had. I do teach, but my primary function is a stay-at-home father. I have 2 boys, a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old, so it's fine. Our opponent's still dead on board. He's so dead on board. Plus... Activate. Activate. Plus. Get him. Get him. Alright, sweet. We are now 1-0 in this. My wife works for State Farm. She's not an insurance agent, though. She works for State Farm's corporate office. Let's go ahead and pull the deck list up here. We are going to have a little bit of downtime today in between matches because we're playing this qualifier that's a set number of rounds, so You'll have to bear with me for that. So feel free to post any questions in chat about the deck list or other things. You can check out my article on MTG Card Market today as well, talking about a number of things I get a lot of questions about. You can check that out there. Quick, do the jingle. I don't know what the jingle is. You want to come sit up here so you stop bumping your head on the table? Modern is dead. You're not wrong. Thankfully, I have a standard open in Indianapolis at the beginning of March. So, or in 2 weeks, not the beginning of March, the middle of March. So I need to practice for that anyways. You're just hungry all the time? Hungry, D-Money? Oh, you can't even see him. That's so sad. Here, let's get some baby cam action. There's D-Money. You the real star, D-Money. Get that stupid cord out of the way. Just chilling with Dad. Thoughts on the leaked Cards of Innistrad? The Jar Brains card seems interesting. I don't know if it'll be good enough for constructed play. The format should probably slow down a little bit. Hopefully, we're going to lose the red combo and a Tarkus command. So if the format slows down a little bit, it could be sweet. His name is Declan, but we call him D-Money as a nickname. Don't ask me where it came from. It's just what we call him. I don't know a lot of other professional players, especially because I play on the SCG tour and they mostly play on the Wizards professional circuit. Eldrazi is alive and well. Yeah, I saw someone post it as like a Aether Vial for spells, and it's definitely not that. The Transgressors have been medium. I don't know. Like, I don't think they're worse than Seeker, but I don't know if it's the optimal card for that slot. Definitely standard. There's a lot more chances overall to play competitive standard than there are to play competitive modern on average. Modern's also kind of abysmal right now, but you also have to keep in mind that standard's going to be rotating here in 6 weeks. 36 Eldrazi and 24 lands. Go get him. Your brother went back to sleep. That's good. He's only been napping for an hour and a half. CM color. So the Kiki Core deck really rewards you if you like having your deck scale with how well you play it. The thing you need to know about the Kiki Core deck before you start playing it, though, is that the floor is very low on the Kiki Core deck, which means if you aren't playing optimally, if you're not playing well, you're rarely going to win many or any games. Unlike a deck like Burn or Affinity or Boggles, which the floor is really high on those decks, which means even when you're not playing optimally, you're still going to beat people just because the power level of your deck is really high. I think the red matchup on average is pretty reasonable for this deck. That being said, the fact that we're not playing Seekers of the Way in this configuration does, often Seeker was a card that lets you put that away from them. So maybe without access to Seeker of the Way, I want some more cards like another Languish or some Flaying Tendrils to make it just a little bit better. But it's not like as much as rotating. Like only 2 sets falling off at a time sounds really sweet. I think if you want to play a Mardu deck, you don't just take this deck and splash a color. I think you rebuild it from the ground up and like rethink the things that you're doing. The fact that Obnix is also a removal spell is very valuable. Chandra's a sweeper, but she's not a removal spell. So 2 matches left in the Standard Championship. I don't like, again, I've said a couple of times, I don't like to end up double queuing like we already did once today, so I'm not going to queue up another match. Apologies, it leads to a little bit of downtime. This is why generally when there's not a special event like this, I only stream League, so that way there's no downtime in between matches. But alas, it's like streaming Magic, like streaming Magic forever ago. We used to stream Magic online even just the end of last year, and you had to wait all the time. So God bless Leagues. It's one of the decent things they did.